Hello everybody, welcome back to a brand new episode. So as you guys can see, we finally have the new WandaVision Pops. Now these actually have been out for about a couple weeks. I'd say about 2 or 3, maybe in a couple days. They were on the Funko Shop website, but I just checked this morning, or I believe last night, and they were sold out. I don't know how long they were on there for. I believe they were on there for a couple days. Nonetheless, though, they're extremely popular pops. I know the other ones, the older series, or I guess you could say the older wave, the ones that came out before, they are still sold out, very hard to find. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started. As you guys can see, we have Vision, Monica Rambeau, and Agatha Harkness. Now, these 3 pops we have not seen at all before. Alright, so you guys already seen the box art. I've been showing you that while I was talking to avoid having to go over it again. So it's very, simple, I guess. These are comments, just to let you know. So if they're sold out right now, they'll probably be sold out for a while. I just don't know exactly how long, but they're comments, so they should not be as hard to find as exclusives. Alright, so before I actually get them unboxed, I wanted to let you guys know that there is another Vision going around. I know some people do have them, very, very small percentage of people that have them, especially over in Eastern Europe or, over there across the sea. But some of them do have the glow in the dark version. And I was not able to get him. It sold out before I even got him. Now, if you're here in the United States, he is going to be sold through Walmart. But the listing got deleted after a couple seconds. So I know very, very few people were actually able to get him. So don't worry. He's supposed to release in August. As far as Walmart exclusives go, I think the only one I've had trouble finding is the quote-unquote glow-in-the-dark Ghost Rider. The blue one, Venomized. If you guys know what I'm talking about, you guys know what I'm talking about. Alright, but they are common, once again. So hopefully they should be easy to find. Alright, so also the only character I'm missing from this little wave is Scarlet, which is another primary character. He was sold out quicker than these were, so I was a little surprised about that. I was hoping I was able to get all 4 of them, but I just managed to get these 3. And now there is 2 variants of the new Scarlet Witch going around, which is this one in the book, and then there's another one where she's standing up. That is a Hot Topic exclusive, and it sold out again. I was just sitting in my cart for about 5 minutes contemplating whether I should buy this, and by the time I said, you know what, let me go ahead and buy this, it sold out. So hopefully I am able to get him. I know some people over there across the sea again do have it, but I just do not. So hopefully I'm able to get it soon. So let's go ahead and unbox these. Alright, gotta get our little play pass right here because I could not find my FYE card. Alright, so as you guys can see, not even clipped on, but it does come in this little tube thing instead, rather than the one that you open up like this. So here's a quick look at him. No, here's a picture of it from the movies. That way you can have some little comparison because, as you know, there is no other pop that looks like him besides the Infinity War one. But here you go. I guess as far as details go, it looks pretty nice. It feels, if you have the Infinity War one, that's kind of what the cape feels like. Details, as far as it goes, and the ones in the movie was just completely white. There was, nothing too complex about him. He has very nice details. This thing right here feels, rough. I guess that's part of his armor coating. I don't know exactly what you call it. Let's look at his boots. Looking at it from this angle, it kind of has a yellowish tint to it, almost like pea. As you can tell, the box is very white, but the pop itself, has almost like a yellow / goldish tint. I'm not sure if you're able to catch that on, but on the camera it looks very well. I think if I do it like this, you can definitely tell that there's a yellowish tint on there. Not exactly sure why. I know on the box it shows minuscule amounts of yellow, but he's more white. People call him white vision, not gold vision, so I'm a little confused on that. Although hopefully you can catch it on the camera. I'll have to review the clip, but hopefully you can catch it on here. And I think this spot is perfectly white compared to this one right here, yellow. Alright, so next up we have Monica Rambeau. Alright, so here's a closer look at it. It also comes with a stand right here. One thing I realized early on in the pop collection was that the females usually have a stand, mostly because they have smaller and thinner legs. So it was kind of just like a weird observation. I was like, oh man, that's pretty cool. But here she is in her astronaut suit. One thing I've seen about this pop is the fact of her hair. Her and Agatha, they were like, is this some type of like hair competition or something like that, something along those lines. But I guess their hair is actually really well done. You know, of course, like the little spot right there, you can tell the skin is bleeding into the hair. It's kind of weird, but overall, the hair looks amazing. It looks very well done. And of course, we have to feature the astronaut suit. Here's a picture of her from the scene that we have a comparison. One other thing that people always talk about is the size of the helmet. I mean, just look at this thing right here. How is this thing going to fit over this ginormous head? But it has very good details. It says sword as well, a belt buckle. So it's just a, normal astronaut suit with a little bit of details from sword. Very well done. I like this pop. I think it'll go very well with the collection. Pretty great pop. It's awesome to see new character in the series as always. I love them having to bring up old characters. She had an amazing storyline in the actual series. One thing that I'm hoping to see later on in the WandaVision series is to do a remake in her costume. Something I'm really hoping that they eventually decide to do, but who knows? That might be something that we might have to wait on later on. Alright, it was a play pass all along, was it not? Our most anticipated antagonist, the card. Oh, surprise, surprise, this one also comes in a vision, or the little sandwich thing. Again, we have to give a +1 for the hair, because that is one thing that definitely catches your eye, is the hair. I think it looks amazing, very well done. But here's a much better look at Agatha. Again, this comes from the scene that Wanda and Agatha were fighting. Here's the actual clip or picture from the series, so you can have a comparison. But this costume and the pop overall, it's very well designed. I have very little critique about this. I mean, overall, like how everything is done, like there's little to no blemishes. They even decide to add a stand to give it the, stand. They could have, of course, just gone with something like standing up, but they decided to, do something like this. Now, I don't know if the Wanda is going to come in the stand. I believe she might to, of course, give it the mid-air battle. But I hope that's the case. I hope I'm not wrong about that. We have her little orb taking away powers or throwing away powers. She's pointing at you to tell you to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel, please. And yeah, I mean, overall, I love how it's almost like multicolored, just blends in from purple to silverish, goldish, blue. So as you can tell, it's not like solid colors, and it just kind of morphs into different colors. It's almost like a mermaid. That's the way it's like a mermaid Agatha. But yeah, see, mermaid Agatha. There's a little feet. Here's a little stand, I believe. Yep, right there. Again, Funko Pop that I mentioned, I think it's pretty obvious that they are Funko Pops. Alright, so as you can see, definitely has that awesome floating position. I mean, it's almost, you just black with your finger, just like that. Boom. Look at that, she's floating. Fellas, she's floating, and we have the first pop to float. One thing that I really hope to see eventually with time is that they make a regular Agatha rather than her being in a costume. I don't know why. I just think it's something that I would enjoy. Just, having people in normal civilian clothing rather than costumes. I know that after all, the pops were made with the intent of having a costume, but I just think it's something that would be really, really cool, and it would add to the character as well. Like having a Sam Wilson in regular clothing. Alright, so that's going to conclude today's episode. I'm really hoping I'm able to get the other figures as well, because WandaVision would not going to be complete without them. As you guys know, Pietro did drop last week as the making of this video. However, I do have to state that with him being announced that there will be a second, third, or fourth release, I don't know now, like, how many they're gonna release. But Funko did confirm that they were gonna drop another set of Pietros, so that's what I'm waiting on. The price has significantly dropped on eBay. When I first landed, I think it was floating above the 100 threshold. Now it's roughly about the $70 threshold. You'd probably be lucky to find them 60, so I'm not particularly worried about it. I think most people have seen what they look like, and not these, so I was more worried about getting these rather than Pietro. Now after Pietro drops, we just need to get the two Wandas, and I believe that's it, and Glow in the Dark Vision, and I think we are done with the series. Now the series is almost coming to a finish as far as we're concerned, so I think we do have to have a little tribute to this, because, you know, after all, the legendary Tony Stark did say that every journey comes to an end. So unfortunately, you know, as much as I did enjoy this series, it was an amazing series, and I loved it very much. It was a very, very quote-unquote superhero title, and it was just an amazing story overall. I loved it. The story arc between the characters and how everything unfolded was just amazing. But like everything, any pop that comes after this will no longer, to me at least, be considered part of what initially started as WandaVision, and it will be more like, oh, we decided to just bring out a pop, say for example Howard. They're like, okay, well, we just decided to bring out Howard, you know, to include, but it will just no longer feel as inclusive as these pops do now, because I think it's still fresh off her memory. But I guess that just however it floats your boat. But nonetheless, that's all I got. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I hope I'm not too lazy on that. But yeah, let me know which one you guys enjoyed the best. I personally have to say that I actually like the Vision very much. Goldish tint, the gold Vision instead of the white Vision. I think that's because obviously in the box says the white Vision. Pop the gold Vision. So yeah, see you guys later. Make sure to Hulk smash that like button if you guys enjoyed this video, and subscribe for more new content. Yes. Anyways, peace out. See you guys later. Bye.